Hello, YouTube. This is Rain Shine Fine. I wanted to record a very candid video after 2 years of no contact um, from narcissistic abuse, from uh, the entanglement that I went through. I've changed and gone through a spiritual awakening. And after a couple years of grieving what I thought I had, after healing, and getting to a point of loving myself and being with self, I've realized that I have gone through a spiritual awakening. The experience of the narcissist was something at the time I didn't understand. I didn't understand why I felt so much like nothing, why I felt so broken after a relationship that wasn't really a relationship, that didn't last even a year, but broke me to my core and made me believe I was nothing. I considered myself before meeting the narcissist to be somebody who was strong and kind and all those things. Still am. But somehow I was worn down over time by somebody I thought cared about me, and in the end showed me that they did not at all. And that was something that was hard to accept after deciding to go no contact and realizing that I was with somebody who was spiritually bereft of true remorse or accountability or empathy. It was something that for me, I just couldn't get past for the longest time. I mean, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months later, I'm still crying about it. I knew there was something more to it. I'm talking to friends, I'm talking to family, and everybody just keeps saying, "Oh, they were just an asshole," or they were just not good for you. They're just a bad person." And I just kept thinking, but the way that I was discarded, it was so wicked. It was so much that I just felt like I kept explaining and saying the same stories, and no matter how many times I spoke it, no one could feel how I felt. I had to go through it. I had to heal. I had to heal the childhood wounds, and I had to look back and, yes, take accountability for the fact that I played a part in the continuation of that relationship. As hard as it was in the beginning, I was stuck on complaining and blaming the other person. But it got to the part where I had to take accountability for the people pleasing and the overlooking and allowing my boundaries to be crossed time and time again, and then getting resentful about it, yet not speaking my truth. Why is it that this person that I'm being intimate with, I couldn't even tell that they're doing this or that, and this bothered me? It's because there was fear. And as hard as it was to admit at the time, I was fearful of not receiving that validation. I was fearful of, being looked at as if I didn't love them. There was so much there. And the crazy part is, I watched so many YouTube channels trying to understand what I went through, trying to understand how somebody could be so cruel to somebody that they're supposed to care about. Breaking up is one thing, but breaking up and completely treating somebody like they're not anything, constantly abusing somebody's emotional and mental health over time, no physical scars, yet my brain changed somehow. I changed. How can you be in a relationship for not even 1 year and be so broken by one experience? I struggled to go to work. I struggled to get out of bed. I struggled to even understand who I was anymore. And I'm like, what's going on? Why don't I know who I am anymore? So it's a testament to how being with somebody who's a narcissist truly is a spiritual experience. It's not just a relationship where somebody's just a bad person. It's that person can twist your mind and twist you to the point where you're consumed by them, yet you know that it's toxic. I'm grateful for where I'm at, and I'm grateful that the universe brought the narcissist in my life so I can be where I am today. Now I've taken a break from dating, from relationships. I focus on my self love. I become married to myself. I enjoy my company. And now I can say, after 2 years of no contact, that the withdrawal has subsided. I no longer feel the need to contact such an individual. And I can't even remember why I stayed for so long anyway. I'm grateful for the experience because now I know I can get through anything, and I know what signs to look out for. And if I sense even a sliver of no empathy, a sliver of mocking, a sliver of lies, that's my cue to go. I'm grateful for the pain, the heart wrenching pain. And I want to give credit to all of those channels out there dedicated to narcissistic abuse, because a lot of people are out here not knowing that this kind of thing can happen and that it can be so deep. But a lot of people are also starting to wise up, wake up, go no contact. And if YouTube didn't exist, if there weren't people out here documenting what it is, then people would be in the dark about this very serious epidemic. I wanted to take the opportunity to talk about my story and to say that it is very real, and that if it weren't for me creating even a little bit of boundaries, I might still be in it. And with that, I'd just like to end the video. And that's my truth. That's my story.